Hello, thank you so much for your patience with this public reading. I do hope that these messages find you well during this time. Um, Off the gate, I got this vibe of you wanting to pack up and leave, whether it's in regards to packing up and leaving to a new location or packing up and leaving from a situation or burden. I feel like you are afraid of things being too good to be true because it brings in some sort of alarm and it calls for you to go into panic mode when things are too perfect or when things are going good. I feel like you've experienced a lot of rain within your life in regards to you not being fully happy with things. I feel like you are a very considerate person and you are bubbly and fun, but a lot of times people take your goofy nature or your happiness for you being immature or whack. And I feel like you don't really care about it because I feel like you have tough skin, but on your days of you maybe thinking and wishing and wanting particular things to happen, I feel like that's when some things bother you, rather this has happened within your past or it's happened within your present. Okay, I feel like there's energy in regards to father, whether it's the father of your kids or your actual father or grandfather, but there's coldness with like the father figures that you have loved in your life. I feel like there may have been some hurt in regards to that, and I feel like maybe someone wasn't really there for you or the babies. And I feel like you try not to let it get to your heart, and I feel like you've numbed your heart in a particular way, like the same way that these people or this person, this male figure, has been cold to you or to your babies. I feel like you've displayed this cold numbness as well. I feel like you just want to be satisfied. You want to be satisfied with a mate. Like you want to, I feel like you want a boo. That's what I'm hearing. Or like you wouldn't mind it happening. I do feel like there will be a wedding for you in this lifetime. I do see you getting married. I do feel like you're gonna be happy with this male. There's something about this male who's like father. He may look like your father. He may be tall like father. I'm picking up height or complexion with father, or this same birthday month. But there's a similarity to this man that you're going to marry, and I feel like it's going to happen within the next 3 years. I feel like this man has a child, but this man, he lives from a distance from you. I feel like right now this man, he's in the Carolinas, either North Carolina or South Carolina, and I feel like you will meet him after movement. I'm not saying that you're going to go to these states, but I feel like there's movement within your life. Once you move, there's going to be new energy for new things to come to you. Right now it feels like you are settled or you're settling. And I feel like this settling or settled energy is really compact you to where you're used to the things that you don't like. You just deal with them. You just put up with them. I feel like, I'm sorry that this reading is jumpy. Whatever I feel, whatever the angels want me to talk about, I have to move on to it. But I feel like you can be a bit unhappy at times, and I don't know if you are unhappy with like loneliness, or you think too much. You can be a bit of a Debbie Downer. I wouldn't be surprised if you have some Aries within your chart. But yeah, you either you doubt yourself a lot, or you worry too much. You worry too much. You need to realize that you have control over your actions. You may not have control over other people, but you have control over what you do and what you accept, and you know what you're willing to take in your life. I do feel like you are protected by a guardian angel. It's a woman. There's something about June associated with this woman. Whether she was born in June, she died in June, she had an anniversary in June, or there was a significant situation that happened to her or around her within the month of June. Okay, I'm hearing piano, and I'm hearing like ha, like her name was Ha, like it started with an H, or at the beginning was like Ha, but I can't really pronounce her name. It sounds funny to me, and no disrespect to that. She's saying that you need to be treated like a princess. You need to be treated with respect, and you should allow for that to happen. Like you need to demand respect from people. But she says it all starts with yourself. She's also talking about common courtesy, doing to others as you want done to you. She's also talking about maintaining balance. She's talking about raking leaves or needing to get up leaves, but I'm taking this as a metaphor for you to just let go of the dead weight. Let go of things that are, troubling you and hassling you. Whoever this woman is, she was really religious, or she wants you to get back in religion, or like, trusting God, praying to God. She's also saying that you need to eat more bananas during this time. Now let's see what's going on. Give me 5 cards. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Oh Lord, God. Okay. I feel like your money situations are going to get better. It's going to get better slowly but surely. The month of August is when everything will work out for you in regards to a job or money. I do feel like there's new opportunity for you to make money, but you have to get on it. You really have to get on it. You need to talk to someone. Just, rather having a journal, or, going to therapy. But I just feel like you really need to get some things out, because you hold a lot in, and it is affecting your mental state. I also feel like you're tired of the broken promises. Like you don't know what to believe anymore, and maybe you have a hard time hearing things, because maybe you tune people out, or you get bored easily, or like your attention span is like all over the place. But there's a need for you to just rest. Either you need to get more sleep, or you need to rest your mind, you need to rest your body. But right now, I feel like you are in a place of improving and growing and learning and maintaining and dealing with, everyday life and dealing with your babies. But you are going to have to, learn to strategize differently. You are going to have to learn to, okay, even though I got a lot going on, I need to take a break. I can do this right now, or I can do this later. Like, you can't do a lot at once. And I know that may sound kind of mean or kind of cliche, but I feel like with you right now, you just need to work on one thing at a time. You really need to work on one thing at a time. It's time for you to have a new beginning. And I feel like you will get this new beginning after spring, where like you have this burst of energy, you have this burst of happiness, you have this meaning, you know, this purpose to follow your dreams, or this purpose to, you know, really take control of your life, or just let the dumb shit go. I do see that a new relationship is going to come out this year as well. This man, he may be a Virgo or a Taurus, or he may have these signs within his chart. The way to describe him, he's kind of quiet, very laid back. He seems boring or like just too chill, but I feel like he has his, in a way, from the outside looking in, he has his life together, or he has a nice job, or he has this, I'll listen to your problems, or, you know, I want to know what's going on with you mentally. But there's something about this man, you know, that's very grounding, and I feel like you're going to be drawn to him. But I do feel like it isn't going to mesh with what you want right now. Like, you may not feel like this man is, you know, a father material, you know, or he's too childish, or you just, you know, you just don't see him lasting too long. But I feel like, you know, you're gonna like it for the time being. I'm also seeing where you are going to mature a bit this year, in regards to you being naive, or you being gullible to situations. Just have patience with yourself. You know, don't get frustrated with yourself. Try not to stress so much. But I do feel like this year is going to, you know, really be your growth year. And I feel like even though, you know, things may have been difficult within the beginning of this year, I feel like once this year is over, or once it's like December, you know, I feel like you're gonna say, you know, I really enjoyed this year. Like, I learned a lot, or I accomplished a lot, or I have the energy to do the things that I want to do in 2019. So once again, be patient with yourself and just take some time out for you, honestly. Hopefully you enjoyed this reading. Good luck with everything, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.